And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta in Release Candidate 22. This run was started on Release Candidate 6. The assault carrier has managed to land, and we have aliens inbound to India. And we're gonna use the ordnance. We're gonna use the big ordnance. We're gonna blow one of them up with nuclear hellfire, and then the rest are gonna get jumped by the 9 armies of India, China, and Afghanistan. And I think 9v1 we can take one. I'm not sure if we're 9v1 we can take 2. So we're gonna nuke the first one. That's the plan. And then we're going to try to induce a revolution in the alien administration
It's
here.
time to bring it all down.
I'm here. We will bring it down.
Where do you need me? The people will rise.
The people
I'm
will
here.
rise. Let's get you buffing the Chinese army again with an advised mission.
Lending my
Because they're going to be making up
expertise.
4/9
Ready
of
for
the
my
army
mission.
here.
It's time to bring it all down.
It's time to bring it all down, yes. Confirm assignments.
Offering counsel.
Offering support.
Regime change in Iraq. They've arrived. I'm going to use one of the Indian bombardments. Current target, Quetta region, India. Launch. Nuclear launch underway. India, under the control of the initiative, is launching a nuclear attack on the enemies in Quetta region. While the attack is limited to enemy targets in the region, it will still cause significant damage to the local economy and civilian population. Army Zulu 2 is destroyed in Quetta. Covered theropod, alien corpse, and alien war dog. Okay, time to commit the forces to destroy the other one. Deploy armies. Oh, technically I only have 8 armies, because I don't have control over one of the Chinese armies. But that's probably fine. Things have arrived. Back down point in Ecuador, that's probably fine. So in about 8 days, the other 2 will arrive, and we'll have 8v1, which should hopefully be enough to
Revolution is coming.
render their defeat.
The people will be free.
The uprising is underway.
The uprising is underway.
Oh, I should upgrade the Life Science Institute station so that it's ready for the upgrade when the time comes. And then it'll just be info. And then I suppose at some point we'll need to get the Martian shipyard operational, but that's in the future. Oh, you're technically not at war with them. Fair enough. So it's 7v1. 7v1's probably still good enough. I think we are winning. Yeah, we're winning 7v1. Okay, continue advising Chinese army.
Offering assistance.
We'll probably only be break one of the two regions off of the alien administration with the revolution here, but let's do that at least. Because it'll make it easier to bring in because we only got two naval armies, right? Got one in India. Oh no, we got one naval army, so I don't actually have a realistic way to actually get enough naval forces or enough troops over into the area at the moment. Unless I can make an arrangement with the resistance or something to let me through. You know, I'd have to basically bully my way through Iran, Iraq to get in there, which isn't impossible. And that might be what we do. Is we might just this is the Servants Subjectorate. I could brute force into there. And then it's just figuring out how to get through Iraq, which at some point I need to move against the Servants, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. Or the Resistance. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but not what we want to start with.
Offering support.
Lending my expertise.
Okay, they're moving up to Peshawar. So deploy the armies to Peshawar to chase it. We actually get there first. So as long as it doesn't cancel its movement, we'll be there.
The people will be free.
The alienation totally got
The
very
revolution
stable.
is coming.
The people find no justice today.
Long live the revolution!
So either the servants or the aliens themselves came in and did a bunch of stabilized missions, realizing, oh dear, we're about to have a civil war in the administration. Yep, they're definitely trying to disengage. Alien Army Zulu 1 has been destroyed, allowing us to capture a live theropod. Beauty is not skin deep, it is said, and neither, it would seem, is monstrosity. The captured salamander demonstrates neither obvious fear nor compliance, instead bristling with barely withheld aggression at all times. Yet this is clearly no animal. It watches carefully, choosing its moment and actions carefully, never recklessly. Salamander is a chilling being to find oneself in the presence of. the coiled might of the thing, the eyes that emanate only cold hatred, and most of all, the sense that is patiently waiting for the perfect moment to strike. If it is, as we suspect, a mere foot soldier in a war we do not yet wholly comprehend, it is no less one more than capable of its own decision-making. Nuclear launch underway. The bombs be flying today. Greece, under the control of the Protector, is launching a nuclear attack against enemies in the Athens region. While its attack is limited to enemy targets in the region, it will still cause significant damage to the local economy and civilian targets. To stop the EU from invading them, which is apparently mostly resistance. Okay. Not really unstable enough. Okay, so then that probably means we want to move target plans.
What's the op?
I need to go through Iran. Okay, which means we need a public campaign. Although you can't public campaign anymore, so...
On the way to the target site.
Ready for orders. Making our case. Work in the public.
Ready for my mission. Making our case.
Reporting in.
Ready for orders. The people demand justice.
The people demand justice. Okay. So now we just gotta figure out how we're gonna do our counteroffensive against the aliens here to get them off of Earth, which is probably political attacks on Iran, so we can end the Afghanistan-Iran war and open up their transit there. Then I need to figure out how to get her through Iraq, which is apparently very pro-servants, so I would not be surprised if the resistance are unable to hold out there. Tech-wise, working on green phasers. After that, we'll work on Titans, and then we'll try to probably deploy some Titans.
Offering counsel.
Nuclear attack. More bombardments. Oh, the weapons be going hot today. Russia, under the control of the servants, is launching a nuclear attack on its enemies in the Damascus region. You're launching at Damascus. Okay. Oh dear. Initiative Counselor Xingwan Hao has been killed fighting in Damascus. We had 2 counselors killed in the bombardment. as nuclear hellfire lands in the alien administration. I only remember having one of them assigned there, but got two. Okay.
Laying the ground.
First time I've had people killed by the
I
bombardment.
will report when my mission is complete. Mission in progress.
Okay, so needless to say, I suddenly
Ready
need
for
new
new
counselors.
understood.
I need a new command
the
counselor,
groundwork.
like, desperately.
Prepping for mission.
Wrapping up here.
Officer's probably what we're going with. Government, military scientist, hard target, quick learner. Yes, you're going to be Mr. Military here. Ah. The game has encountered an exception and needs to close. Okay. We're going to do a quick reboot here. We're going to see if the game is continual. One moment. The game usually boots reasonably fast for me. I'm guessing that has to do with one of the counselors dying. And then me trying to replace the dead counselor in a way that it didn't appreciate. I'm going to pause the YouTube video because it's taking a little bit longer to launch than I was expecting it to. Okay, if you're watching on YouTube, I should just unpause the video. Or unpause the recording. This is the most recent autosave before the crash. Hopefully it doesn't crash in the exact same way. We'll see. Again, I just gave up trying to do what we were doing there, so we're going to pull out. I'm going to try to avoid getting guys destroy the nukes in case the nukes fall again. By not doing any destabilized missions in
Acknowledged.
Damascus.
Making our case.
Where to?
So it looks like as they go the nuke, and to be fair, I think successfully nuke the Humanity First and the Resistance forces fighting there. Oh, and you can't public camp, which is why I had you in the blast zone, was it? Okay. Yeah, you're doing it. Okay, so we'll do Ecuador
We'll
instead.
leave on the site.
Ready.
I based on how it crashed, I assume it had something to do with the fact that we got counselors killed in a nuclear
We'll
strike.
make our appeal.
Ready for my
So we'll
mission.
just avoid recreating the exact same bug. That way, if it crashes the exact same way, we know that wasn't it. And or we get to keep playing, one of the two. Firm assignments, let some time pass.
I will help them.
Hijacked. Don't negotiate your criminals or pay the money. They can have 3 boost. Like, that one hurts early game, but this late in the game, meh. Nuclear strike, so there's the nuclear strike. Which, yeah, previously did kill 2 counselors because we had them in the blast radius.
Things are stabilizing.
Okay, so that is a thing to recognize
Our cause
is
unjustified to
the
them.
pro humanity force, the pro alien forces will nuke you, apparently, to defend the alien administration now.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
The people will
So
come
that does
to
mean we need to
our
get them out of
side.
Russia first. Otherwise we'll have big problems. Although, I think you have to be at war with them. So, that's why the Humanity First was able to launch it. Fair enough. Or the Servants were able to launch because they were at war with those people.
Mission aborted.
Reporting in.
Okay, let's bounce through our guys. I think I picked up security before. We'll go command, I'm thinking, because we might want to do more rest generation. Indoor stabilization, one of the two. You obviously don't, because you're capped. I think I'm a little bit worried that you're old, or at least looking old at this point, 56. Okay, there's the go around. Although I suppose the other thing that might have broken it was we did recruit. So maybe I recruited someone in a state where it broke the game. Because we tried to recruit this officer here, and then things went and died. So I suppose Japan is winning that war. Japan's at war with a lot of people. Okay.
Standing by.
Okay, now we're at a little bit better probability to do crackdowns and purges. Take a 70%.
What's the op?
Oops.
What's the op? Targeting their key people.
Followed up with the purge.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, we'll cancel the purge here
Rotating
if
power.
the crackdown doesn't work. Anyway, we're working towards Matryoshka. So we're gonna reduce the fear base by hate
Offering
base with
support.
the aliens quite a bit. That's that kicked in, and then we want the next one. Operational misdirection.
Things are cooling off.
The people will come to our side.
Okay, so our space works are complete. We can start building ships
Public
again.
opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay, so that's the core, I
The
think,
control is
for the Life Science Institute when it's done. More labs and such come online, that's good. Actually, this is actually more communication hubs. You're just going to swap into more influence swaps into, right now, more funding, which makes more money.
Each and every one of us here has at one time looked in the mirror and hated what we saw.
Okay, so there's antimatter containment. Possibly you should. That's a lot more expensive though, so that's probably what we're going to delay on. Antimatter weapons we could maybe do. Independent civilian complexes, tempting. Neutronics we need for the advanced fission systems, also need for the tier... I think that's 3 on the fusion. Might be 2 on the fusion. Colorado... Frederick Global Empire and stuff, okay. And inertial confinement, okay, that's real far up the inertial confinement line. Blue neutronics.
Our associates are now in charge.
So this does technically run the risk that if Japan wins, they'll kick us out. But honestly, what I don't want is I don't want the people who controlling it. Right, so I'm on board with them winning. We may continue to strive to make it a scenario where that isn't the case. They lose. Or we can negotiate peace or something like that.
Your orders? Terminating the opposition.
Acknowledged.
Basically, we're gonna take over in Iran and then maybe try to negotiate some pieces. Get Iran out of stuff. By the magic of diplomacy. And money. Because we are in the initiative. Confirm silence, let time pass. Antimatter microvision drive. Does grant us some antimatter, so I'll be picking it up. Pick up the science. Particle collider, okay. Federate and unification over here.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Crackdown complete.
Oh yeah, if they don't do a defend, and I think it's too late in the turn for them to do a defend. I think we're going to crack down everything real quick. Oh, they actually backslid and took one from underneath us. I was not expecting that. Never mind, I think the crackdowns are going to... Yeah, the crackdowns don't work. Well, one of the crackdowns, or one of the purges won't work.
We are in control now.
So the executive didn't work. Japan and the control resistance and India are now rivals. Why did you rival India? Okay, I have an non-aggression back to you, and they're controlled by me. I'm surprised they're not ending, especially with India.
Where to? Targeting the opposition.
Where do you need me? Targeting the opposition.
Yoders? On my way to the capital.
What's the up? On my way to the capital.
Okay, confirm assignments, let some time pass. Overgy strike. Okay, we took some damage. We'll just immediately go about building them. The battle station is actually the biggest harm there.
Offering assistance.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay, here's green phaser cannon. We're gonna follow it up with Titans.
Mission complete.
Mission complete.
Oh, and they took that point back. Okay, so we're gonna have another one that is scratch. And the mission crash scratch. Okay.
We're in control here.
Or they're gonna go in the right order that we still get to take that swing. Fair enough.
Our associates were unable to
Failed
take
the roll,
control.
but-
At your service. Removing our enemies.
At your service. We're taking power.
Ready for my mission. Securing our control.
Where do you need me? I will try to sway the public.
Acknowledged. We must persuade the people.
Okay.
Securing our interests.
That way they less likely to take the first one
Council.
back. There's life science. Cool. Got you, got you, got you. I'm thinking of labs. Got you, got you. So we're just missing this one's Information Science Institute. Okay.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Mission in progress.
Oh, these are probably going to fail.
Laying the groundwork.
Oh, they still somehow purged to the first one. Aha! Okay, so the executive is going to fail. And you're down to 6%. Okay.
I will report when my
just
mission is
cancel.
complete. Mission canceled.
I will report when my mission is complete. Mission abort.
I'm here.
You have crackdown. I do want more crackdown, so we're going to start buffing your investigation. I think you want to save it for those 40s. Okay. And yeah, for public campaigning. Or at least coming
Telling
in
our
with
story.
crackdowns first.
Ready to go. Cracking down.
Where do you need me? Work in the public.
I will help them.
Revolution in Brazil, that's definitely not what we want. Could be worse, though.
We've moved the needle.
We've moved the needle.
Neutralize their key people.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Oh, and I probably can't merge you in until that war ends, at least. Let's see.
I'm not interested in baby steps. Our enemy isn't going to wait for us to catch up. What I want from you is the most devastating force you can possibly imagine, placed in the hands of our soldiers today. Colonel Hans Castillo, Weapons Facility Inspection.
Okay, so we got what we need for improved plasma, and sort of by default then also advanced plasma. Let's start working up the antimatter weapons. So that interplanetary politics, genies. Or we're into mass production, Accelerado. Yeah, let's start mass production, and I'm just... Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna accept that it's gonna be running slow. If they take control, they take control. It's a expensive enough tech that's at least in the correct direction.
Acknowledged. Going after their people.
Standing by for orders. Targeting the opposition.
Ready for orders. Targeting the opposition.
Okay. Got the sustainability back up to 1 there. Would be nice to get up to the 5s, but that's pretty rainy day in planning. And we have got maximum funding from Singapore at this point. Okay, we do some direct investment here for more money. There's some funding here for more money. And they confirm assignments, let time pass.
Offering support.
August this year, okay.
You'll frown at my ignorance and romanticism, but look, if one good thing comes out of all this mess, it's getting to tell my kids that every spaceship has a tiny star at its heart. Commander Fiona Ayawade, private correspondence.
Okay. So we did that specifically so we could get into advanced fission systems. Heavy pulsed is also just straight upgrade to the Orion drive. It's the Orion drive, so that's the direction we're going right now. I don't think I got the radioactives to run the Poseidon drive, but I think I do have enough for Orion. So that's where we're headed.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We lost their trail.
Of course we rolled that. Okay.
We've removed some threats.
Neutronium microvision drive, okay.
Our associates were unable to take control.
Yeah, that's not surprising. We needed to roll 41 or below because the crackdown didn't work.
Standing by.
I'm here. Applying pressure on their people.
Ready to go. Terminating the opposition.
At your service. Protecting
Okay.
our interests.
Let's try that again.
Ready to go. I'll make sure they're on our side.
What's the op?
Standing by for orders.
Ready for orders.
Ready for my mission.
Ready.
At your service.
Okay, there. Parent set to
Reporting
2. We'll buff them a couple times because I think they're probably fine, but we'd rather be sure.
Securing our control.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Okay, the
Lending
fact that it
my
didn't say it went up
expertise.
probably means we're pretty much capped.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
We've hit them where it hurts.
In Afghanistan, okay. Nuclear launch underway again. Russia is firing to the Damascus region to protect the alien administration. And we've lost a control point again.
Our people have taken control.
And this is going to the servants, so I don't think this is the aliens. Well, there is probably an alien wandering around the area. Okay,
Ready.
let's stop this round and round and round we go.
Investigating target.
And there is an easy solution to
Ready.
that, and that is disappearing some of the protectorate counselors.
Ready for my mission. Eyes up.
Standing by. We'll turn down the heat.
Your orders? We must persuade the people.
German assignments, letting some time pass.
On Overwatch.
Offering assistance.
Tracking failed.
The people will come to our side. We're winning their hearts and minds.
Violence is abating.
Doing Turkey, okay. Wait, I now have. How did I get control of this? Oh, because I. Actually, I don't remember doing that order. Agents of the Protectorate threatened to use orbital strike. Okay. So we now know the agents have things we can't allow them to continue having space. Which is going to be a right pain. Okay, so at this point I need to go on like full defensive. Until I get some strips. Oh, dang Orth. Although I can probably get that pretty quick. What does Humanity First or Protectorate have in orbital state as far as these stations are concerned? What? They got one station with basically very limited gunfire. And this is the source of the problem, right? It's like a couple sentinel complexes up here. Okay. Yeah, and layer defense right. I can deal with the layer defense right pretty easily.
Earlier in the program, went to D1, proceeded on it, and we're back at auto again. Over. Right, we saw that buzz.
Let's get that dealt with in 27 days. So it'll probably be able to take another one, annoyingly.
By for orders.
But then we will have that problem very dealt with.
Targeting their center of power.
Ready for orders. We're taking power.
Where to? We'll see what we can find.
Lending my expertise.
Mission in progress.
Okay, so that's the misdirection one. We're going with the massive emitter, yeah.
The people will come to our side.
Order is returning.
Their control is vulnerable now.
We found something.
Our associates are now in charge.
Back, got a point back.
Standing by.
But yeah, I think it is time to revoke Servant and Protectorate access to Earth orbit. One more Council action, we'll have those ships up. And that 7 ships will be able to wipe the space clean of those Earth stations.
Targeting the opposition.
Ready for my mission. Cracking down.
Your orders? Investigating alien site.
What have I got you floating around? Yeah, let's get you guys out. So there's a Protectorate station. That's the Protectorate station. I would like that Protectorate station to not exist anymore.
Residuals before now.
They do have defending forces. Okay. And they do launch a lot of exo fighters. I'm going to auto-resolve this. I underestimated the fact that they'd be defenders. Yeah, I don't think they'd actually get away with... Okay, we're gonna reject, we're gonna take that fight, because I'm pretty sure we get some hits off. We're not getting through to the station with that. We're gonna get some hits off. See, some hits off. Okay, so we're not going to go to the station this turn, at least, because I'm only going to... Well, I could try that again, but we didn't do enough damage to the defending fleet. So we're not going to get this fixed this stream. The stream is not going to fix this. Which means I need proper ships. Proper ships will deal with this, because I just bring in the plasma, or the plasma laser combos and it'll blow it up real quick. That's not going to be quick to build, though, is the problem. So we're going to have to be constantly retaking points from the station, being a monster.
I will help them.
Okay, 13 days, we'll have Titans, we'll design a Titan, and we'll get some Titans in our production for the next stream. And 7 Titans will casually take that on. The problem is that I have to defend Earth until that happens.
Is moving in our direction.
Violence is abating.
Neutralize their key people.
There we go. Okay, so let's design the ship that's going to use. Ship designer. We're building Titans because I'm going to monohull for a moment here. Orion drive because it's the only thing that's going to have enough power to push what we need. Raiders is 10 droplet. We probably do want the vector thrusting on these so that they can rotate faster. That might be all we run for the moment. No, we're gonna run laser engines because we're gonna have some lasers on here, but who knows, it's gonna be one big, not particle lance. I did green phase. Oh, okay. Meant to do UV phaser. We got green phasers. Honestly, actually, with what we got going on Earth, this might be better. Because this can shoot Earth. Fair enough. Adamantine. And then hull, we're going to run 2-point defense. And then 2... oh, I suppose I could do one of the heavy Mark 1 heavy plasma. The range... Target range is 600, target range is 700. Yeah, give us another 100 kilometers of range. Yeah, we'll run one of those. And then utility-wise, I don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. So we'll just go crank up the laser engine so we have one laser up front. It's like a truck. Oh, I do need one targeting feeder so I don't get jammed. Gonna get with that armor. You know, let's drop the side and the rear armor a bit and see how much that helps with the fuel consumption. Mostly armor, not surprising. Mostly the lateral armor, again, not surprising. Although 20% is the nose armor. You know, for seal clubbing, this is probably what I need to slap the aliens around. This is maybe not what I need for seal clubbing the Earthlings. That would probably work for the Earth. And it saves us a bunch of weight. Makes it cheaper. Oh, I need to give it destination. Okay, so let's save that design. Yeah, I know it doesn't have enough double beam. That's fine. I'm gonna make a derivative of that one, which is the bigger, heavier armored one, so I can get a cost implication between the two. Eventually want to go this big, but I suspect the Orion drive is what's holding us up here as being sort of viable. So yeah, we go from A to B, and the water stays the same. The volatiles doubles, but that makes sense. We've doubled the armor, and the volatiles are mostly going to the armor. I can field 6 of the lighter one right now, which should just wipe the floor with the problems I have in my face. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna field 6 of the lighter one. Well, that's a good question. Before I build these, chip details. I want to do. I suppose I could just hit the upgrade button to see how much of that metal is coming from the fuel. So that's 600 metal each fuel run. Because the ion drive is eating metal. And I think I need the Orion drive for the simply for the speed. If I swap that say over to the light bulb, I doubt we're going anywhere decent. Like that makes the fuel a lot more manageable because it's water at that point. Although we'd have to double the fuel, we'd have to go up to 200 fuel. 200 tanks of fuel. And we'd probably got one of those. Use liquid hydrogen to make the fuel efficiency. Actually, I'm warming up to that choice. This is gonna get us where we need. Yeah, it's just gonna be a floating brick in battle. But I can. Although this is 2,000 water, a Sally, right? And we're gonna need at least Sally once. So I need better engines. Or I have to cut the armor more. That's a little bit more fuel efficient. Because we basically cut the rear and the side armor. So we'd have to be really careful about things getting around to our rear. This would be a problem against the aliens, because they almost certainly will. We're probably going to DACA that we're not worried about the humans doing it. And right now my initial problem is I gotta get rid of that servants or the protectorate station. This is 35% fuel, which is really more fuel than we want. What if I swap that over to the Orion drive? Yeah, I'm gonna have to accept that I only got 60 frontal armor. For this sort of emergency rally. And this is affordable enough. And of course we'll put the laser engine back on this one. For more laser damage. Okay. So we worked out that we can afford. We'd like better, but we can afford you. In the 7 blocks. So, all we gotta do is survive the Protectorate being mean for 205 days. Those will set out, they'll one by one just clear Earth orbit, because I think it's time to revoke... Okay, there's no servants actually here, right? So it's time to revoke the Protectorate's access to Earth orbit. They've pushed my buttons too much. They're losing Earth orbit. Yeah, and I think that might have been what was going on in Iran, is they're just taking their point back using the thing. And it wasn't telling me it was that station. Okay. We can work with that. I can do diplomacy to get more volatiles and stuff, and I need to work towards the H Orion, which is the advanced fission, which is what we're working on, so... Or I need to get into antimatter, which we're almost there too. That'll work real well. I need to get the fuel cost down, basically, the engines is where we're at. And then improved plasma battery is longer range on that plasma gun, so we don't need it for the thing to work, we need it for the thing to work better. And then apparently I didn't have... I picked green instead of ultraviolet phasers. Although, it's because I don't have ultraviolet phasers. Showing the tech tree. Yeah, I haven't discovered it yet. 100% unlocked chance, but it hasn't been unlocked. Fair enough. That'll work. Green phasers will work for me. It's not exactly what I want, but it'll work. Okay. Things being complicated. Let's say complicated. We're not losing. We're just not winning as hard as I'd like. I'd really like to be winning harder, and we're not winning harder. Okay, so with that, we did have the setback during this stream of the game crashing, but I think everything has worked out. This is where we're going to go ahead and put this part to the end, and oh, actually, I suppose finish the counselor cycle. We'll end this cycle, and then we will set up.
Recon complete.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep taking that back for 205 days.
We're in control here.
It's gonna be annoying, but I can live with it. No, you're the purge.
Removing our enemies.
And you're the
Reporting
Kraken.
Applying pressure on their people.
Okay, so that's what that is. We can do some more direct investment, make more money. Yeah, of course, for the moment, 5th is going to the Protector, which is a little annoying. But yeah, it goes up to 5,000. I think that's 5,000. Oh no, that might be 5,000 crosshold. At which we're getting 1.4. It'll work out. So yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be another part up probably by tomorrow. I think the plan right now is to take New Year's Eve off. Partially, my family can't make up their mind, so I am preparing for the worst case scenario, which is I'm not able to stream on New Year's. Let's lay that ad so that Twitch is not in the way. I'll be mitigated by that. So yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, there'll probably be a part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, today was Terra Invicta. Tomorrow will be Panzer Corps 2 as we attempt to dash into Paris and beyond. Monday will be Victoria 3 as India. We're going to continue the India run. Tuesday, we finished up the Shadow Empire run. Might do Shadow Empire on Tuesday. I might do the tie-breaking, the other tiebreaker, well, the other tide in the Reddit poll. Which with that still be Shadow Empire as well. So we'd be back to Shadow Empire on Tuesday. Although it would be a new run. We'll be starting a brand new run on Tuesday. So spoiler, well, it wouldn't be spoilers if you're watching this on YouTube at this point because this is the end of the stream. And Shadow Empire should have ended the previous run should have ended 2 days ago. So you're probably actually seeing the first part if you're watching this on YouTube. So yeah, Tuesday will be Shadow Empire. Wednesday is New Year's Eve. So we'll either stream that day and have it be a 3-parter, or we'll be streaming New Year's and have it be a 4-parter. I'm not sure which one of those it will be, but that's because my family can't make up their mind 4 days in advance. Sorry if you're hearing the frustration here. I'm frustrated a little bit both with the game and with my family at the moment. So yeah, that's the upcoming plan for the next 4 days or so. Panzer Corps, Victoria 3, Shadow Empire, Terra Invicta. I may change the mind of the Shadow Empire, but I think that's the plan. And then if we don't do that Terra Invicta because family decides we're doing New Year's Eve somewhere different, then it will be New Year's Day stream. In which case it's the next 5 days instead of 4 days. That's the rough plan coming up. So with that, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and good time. I hope you've all been enjoying the video and the recordings, whether it be live or on YouTube. And with that, bye for now.